Hello and welcome to Catholic News Roundup. I'm Christine Niles. Today's April 3rd, 2026. Here are this week's top stories. After 11 years, the final charge has been dropped against David Daleiden. In 2015, the pro-life hero exposed Planned Parenthood's gruesome multi-million-dollar trafficking in aborted babies' body parts.
So the intestines are here. Right here, see?
Yeah.
This comes out, like I said, the organs come out really well.
Right.
It caused a national firestorm, with Congress and 13 states launching separate investigations into the abortion giant and numerous measures to defund Planned Parenthood. Undercover footage revealed disturbing practices.
But it's difficult.
Right, like if I'm doing a procedure and I'm
it's
seeing
brief.
that I'm in fear that it's about to come to the umbilicus, I might ask for a second set of forceps, hold the body at the cervix and pull off the leg.
Oh,
Or
so you
two.
gotta, okay.
So it's not
Right.
PBA.
Daleiden explained the footage to Congress, quote, "If they're afraid that it's getting too close to an obvious partial birth abortion situation, that the doctor will take one set of forceps, hold the body of the 4 or 5 or 6-month-old baby at the woman's cervix, and then use a second set of forceps to pull off a leg or two from the fetus, and then allow the rest of the baby to be delivered. This is all, of course, happening while the baby is fully alive without any painkillers." His work exposing this led to his prosecution by then California Attorney General Kamala Harris, as well as lawsuits brought by Planned Parenthood. Fellow investigative journalist James O'Keefe tweeted, "It took 11 years defending himself over one story. This is what they do to people who hold them accountable. Nobody is held accountable because the people who have the power to do so are afraid of the retaliation. But David is different. His love of truth was greater than his regard for himself." Pope Leo is ousting a controversial bishop from a key Vatican post. This week, the pontiff announced the replacement of Archbishop Edgar Peña Parra, who has served as substitute for general affairs of the Secretariat of State since 2018. It's considered the third most powerful position in Rome. Peña Parra is linked to scandalous allegations stretching back to 1990, when he was accused of seducing 2 seminarians in Maracaibo, Venezuela. Peña Parra is now being demoted to papal nuncio to Italy. His replacement, Archbishop Paolo Rudelli, is an experienced diplomat. In other papal news, Pope Leo returned to tradition, choosing to wash the feet of 12 priests on Holy Thursday. It's the first time since 2012 when the late Pope Benedict did the same. Pope Francis broke with tradition and changed the rules to wash the feet of laity, including women, as well as prisoners and immigrants. The priests on Holy Thursday included 11 ordained by Pope Leo. Restoring the tradition places the focus back on priests. While Pope Francis was often critical of clergy, Pope Leo has taken a more encouraging stance. His April intentions are devoted to clergy in crisis.
Let them feel that they are not mere functionaries or lonely heroes, but beloved sons, humble and cherished disciples, and pastors sustained by the prayer of their people.
And in some wonderful news, the Catholic Church is experiencing a huge spike in converts. Dozens of U.S. dioceses are reporting an influx of new converts this Easter. For example, Detroit, Michigan will receive more than 1,400 new Catholics. Des Moines, Iowa is experiencing a 51% increase from 200 to more than 400 new Catholics this year. And Galveston, Houston will have its most in 15 years. It's not just America. The London Archdioceses of Westminster and Southwark are also reporting their highest numbers in 15 years. The chaplain of St. Andrews University in Scotland is confirming it, saying, quote, "I've been a priest for 35 years. I've never experienced anything like this." And according to another priest in Scotland, quote, "I'm in touch with many priests from all over the world, America, Australia, Spain, Italy, South Africa. And wherever you go, people are saying the same thing." Blessed be God. Turning to the war, the majority of American Jews oppose the Iran war. This from a poll by J Street, a pro-Israel organization, showing that 60% oppose U.S. military action against Iran, 77% don't believe Trump has a clear plan, 58% believe U.S. military action against Iran weakens the United States, and 70% oppose unconditional military and financial assistance to Israel. Says J Street President Jeremy Ben-Ami, this data is a wake-up call for anyone claiming to speak for the American Jewish community while beating the drums of war. And in a major legal victory, the Supreme Court is rejecting a ban on conversion therapy. In an 8-1 ruling Tuesday, the High Court held that Colorado's ban violates the First Amendment's free speech clause by restricting what a therapist is allowed to say to his clients. Colorado's law allows therapists to explore gender identity with clients, but forbids them from speaking about changing their sexual orientation away from homosexuality. According to the court, this is forbidden viewpoint discrimination. Unsurprisingly, the only dissenting justice was Ketanji Brown Jackson, the same one who couldn't define what a woman is during her judicial confirmation hearings.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition? No,
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
Not in this context.
So
I'm not a
the
biologist.
meaning of the word woman is so unclear and controversial that you can't give me a definition?
And turning to Nigeria, Islamists gunned down at least 28 Christians on Palm Sunday. During worship services in the city of Jos, Fulani herdsmen drove up and opened fire on the crowd. Those who didn't die were chopped down with machetes. Critics say the government is complicit, refusing to go after perpetrators, with Christians suffering similar attacks at last year's Easter celebrations. According to the group Equipping the Persecuted, Nigerian officials had verified intelligence of the location of the gunmen, but refused to hunt them down. And on a final note, we want to draw your attention to a traditional Catholic retreat taking place in France this summer at the world-famous Fontgombault Abbey. Offered by my friends at Regina Magazine, it'll take place in the French countryside May 26th to June 1st. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance for spiritual, intellectual, and human formation at a 1,000-year-old abbey in the heart of France. Amidst the poetry of the liturgical arts and the monastic rhythm of ora et labora, as laid out by St. Benedict's rule to pray and work, your soul will be fed and you'll be invigorated as you withdraw from the world to experience the beauty of the monastic tradition. Here you'll experience a rare glimpse of life at a traditional Benedictine monastery. The cost for this retreat at one of the world's most famous abbeys is $1,195. That is it. It includes bus transportation, accommodation at the abbey, daily retreat sessions, visits to the beautiful French cities of Tours, Poitiers, and Orléans, and all meals at the abbey. It is an incredible price, seriously, that you will not find for any other pilgrimage in France. Guaranteed. So the deadline to register is April 10th. Please go to reginamagazine.org and reserve a spot before they're gone. I'm pretty sure they're going to go quickly with that incredible price. That's reginamagazine.org. Okay, that is this week's Catholic News Roundup. Please go to stellamaris.media to sign up to your email list for the latest news and updates. Thank you so much, as always, for your support. Thank you for watching, and may God bless your week, and especially may He bless you with a happy and holy Easter. I'm Christine Mattis.